So I have a process that I actually go through with my clients in more detail, but I kept it a little bit more brief for the sake of the time in this meeting. So the process that I teach is deciding ahead of time with deliberation and intention in regards to time management. So what I challenge my clients to do is pick one day out of the week and carve out 2 hours in that day to make decisions ahead of time for how you're going to deliberately plan your life and your week. When you are in this 2-hour period, I always like to look at it as a very sacred time, because I think about it as you're planning the way you live your life. You don't get to do this. You don't have to do this. You get to do this. You get to make decisions for how you live your life in a 2-hour period of time. No distractions, no phone, no emails, no notifications. This is a 2-hour sacred time to plan your life. The first step is creating a to-do list download. So you grab a blank sheet of paper and you empty everything out of your brain on this blank sheet of paper. It's a to-do list download. You are taking everything that's in your brain, you're putting on a piece of paper so that you can see it right in front of you. Everything goes on this sheet of paper. Things you want to do, things you think you have to do, even though you know you don't have to do them. Things you didn't get done, big projects, tasks, little things, anything you can think of, put it on the piece of paper. Spend at least 15 minutes doing this. And every time you're blocked or you can't think of something, just ask yourself, what else? What am I missing? Get as detailed as possible, be as thorough. If on the list is I've got to go to the grocery store, add a grocery list. If I'm got a doctor's appointment, add in driving. You've got to drive to the doctor's appointment. Every small detail you can think of for everything in your to-do list download, write it down. You're going to be tempted to think this is so much to do, I'll never get all this done. Obviously, that's where your brain is going to want to go, because that's just we as human beings, that's what we like to do. Worst case scenario all the time. And then you might be tempted to get to work right after doing this, but just let your brain sit for a second and breathe a sigh of relief. You just got everything out of your brain. It's on a piece of paper. It shouldn't even be in your brain anymore. You've got it down.